I think there's certain stories and incidences where you look at it both ways. Okay, for me at least, I look at it both ways, and I think it's like there's no problem if it happens, and there's no problem if it doesn't happen. I don't know if you get what I mean, because I see Akwaba. Akwaba is a Ghanaian language. Akwaba.
I keep hearing Akwaba.
Yeah.
Like the artist.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to drop triple entendres on
Stop.
you. It's true. I drop cardio, I drop Akwaba.
Excuses.
So Akwaba means welcome. For example, if I see it in Ghana, anywhere in Accra, I don't mind. If I see it in Ghana in Eastern region, right, I don't mind. But there's been like conversation around these recent. So before we get to like the specific topic on why it's being changed in Accra and how's probably going to happen in other regions, I just want to know from you guys, before it happened, do you think it was as much of, I don't want to say an issue, but a thing in terms of like evening discussions? Because there are people for it and the people are saying let's just leave it alone. So I just want to know generally, what do you guys think?
I think the Tree language is spoken widely across the country, and you have people in the north speaking Tree, I'm right? You have people in the western region speaking Tree, and so ideally you would want a language that is people speak regardless. Like if you're Ghanaian and you know your language, you would at least have to know some Tree, because like every other person is speaking Tree. And so I think probably that's how come, maybe I'm not saying I know for sure, that's how come we end up having Akwaba instead of maybe Oobake or something of that sort. Really, I don't think it makes any difference. That's what I think. Even though I understand where they are coming from, when you get to the airport, as to whether it's Akwaba that is there or not. And I want to ask, if you went to the airport, is this something you look at? Like, I literally had to look in my mind and remember the spots that had Akwaba and the spots that didn't have Akwaba. It's not something that you pay attention to as a Ghanaian.
Thought about this. So that's what I'm saying. If it happens, cool. If it doesn't, like.
But I'm also thinking that probably for foreigners, but foreigners wouldn't. Yeah, maybe it might be for foreigners who would want to know, okay, what's this? And then you would say, oh, maybe that's welcome in Tree. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Okay, so before I get to you guys, the Gamanch has also spoken on this. He actually initiated this, and it sparked the conversation. So we have a video. As this is going on, then we'll get back to try and discuss it more.
And to Accra, the heartbeat of the nation, we say, Woke, Bo, Oobake. So instead of saying Akwaba, we are saying Oobake. Can you say that? Oobake.
So everybody knows Oobake. Just say you would hear. Hey,
It's Oobake. Or is it Oobake? Okay, my fault.
You see what I was trying to do?
My fault.
He was trying to push me off, but it didn't work. Trying to push me off. Trying to push me off the wall. Oh man. So, I mean, what do you think about this in terms of the conversation around it? It's quite interesting, and I get it. But the fact that it's a sparked, this side or that side, let's just leave it. And someone saying, no, we agree. If you're from Accra, signs and billboards should be probably predominantly, Ga. What do you think about that?
I understand where people are coming from, but then I also feel like there has to be a certain unity. You feel me? Because when it comes to something like Akwaba, I was born into it too. Since childhood, I've always been seeing Akwaba. Yeah. And that's what people use to resonate Ghanaians with welcome. You feel me? I saw this old television show, like this old TV show from America, and then there was this Ghanaian athletes that came on, and they were saying Akwaba. Like it's part of our nation's imagery at this point. You feel me? And I feel like because we have so many different languages, so many different tribes and stuff, at least there should be something that connects us as one. Even though like our official language is English, people from England, all they speak is English. Do you understand what I'm saying? People from France, all they speak is French. But we're here and we have like multiple different languages. At least something should connect us to one thing. You feel me? So that's how I feel.
You don't mind if it's not changed?
I don't mind if it doesn't change, honestly. Yeah.
Amy, our Ghana queen.
Exactly. So like I'd say that people might be expecting that, oh, you're Ghana, you should be rooting for something like this. And I agree, I understand where it's coming from, because it's a place of trying to preserve culture and also trying to feel like this is my town. So if anything is going to be done, it should be done like to honor me, or it should be done to like make people know that this is my town. And the thing is that Accra is a cosmopolitan city. So then you do not only have Ghana people living in Accra. It's even looking like there are more Akans and people from other regions in Accra than even the Ghanaians themselves. Now, if I go to somewhere like Jamestown, if I go to somewhere like Bukom, and then I see Akwaba, that is when I'll have a problem, because those are typical Ghana areas. If I go to somewhere like these typical Ghana communities, you will not see Akwaba over there, because the people there are mostly Ghana people who speak the language. But here in Accra, a lot of people have moved from their towns and have located in Accra. So I do not think that they're trying to call for something like this. And it's also going to come with a lot, because trying to change every signage in Accra is going to take a lot. One, there's going to have to be education on people trying to understand, because we here do not know what Akwaba is in Ghana. So then you'd have to educate everybody on what Akwaba is in Ghana, and that is also going to take a lot. You have to educate them, because I'm not sure it's only Akwaba they're trying to change. Maybe like
there's Wezo.
Yeah.
So in accordance,
what language is Wezo?
Wezo is, I think, Ewe.
Is Ewe?
So in accordance to what she said, I'm just seeing this right now, and apparently it's from Ghana Tourism Authority's official X account.
Okay.
And this says clarification: false claim on Kwame Nkrumah Park signage, and it goes on to say the GTA has not replaced Wezo, which is Ewe, and Akwaba, which is Akan, with Oobake at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. We never ordered or approved any such change. These greetings remain intact and respected. And I'm seeing there Mame Efwa Huajeto. I hope I got the name right. So they've come out to, make this clarification, because one thing about names and signs is, no matter the language, if it's in accordance with the branding, you can't just change it, right? If it is Akwaba Industries, you can't say, okay, we're changing to Welcome Industries. So I think they were just clarifying that. But looking down the line and what this could trickle down to, for the sake of conversation, and it has to do with tribes. Let's not lie, it has to do with tribes. Could it lead to any form of other disputes, because there is that, no, I don't agree, I do agree? Could it get to that? Should we make sure it doesn't get to that too?
So that would be if they're trying not to make it tribal. Because if the Ghana people are saying that they want it to be in their language, I do not think it's anything against their Akans. But then when people like us who get a chance to sit on pundits like this and talk and make it look like, because Ghana people own the place, and we make it look like it's some kind of competition, that is when it starts to become an issue. Because I think that when he was talking, he didn't say anything like the Akans are not the ones living here. So it wouldn't be tribal until we who are spearheading the conversation make it tribal.
That's why I always feel like it's important for our leaders to be very circumspect, the word I'm looking for, intentional about how they lay out information or put out information to the people. Because perfect example is Davido Wizkid FC. Like, no matter what Davido or Wizkid will say, these people can take it out of context, and so they know, these two people know that they have to be careful whatever they're saying. If they want to riot, if they want to make something a big deal, they just put something out, and these people will take it up and run with it. We're talking about two tribes that's low key. I'm not saying like it's in everyone's face, but low key, it's like they have the monarchy. They have been able to keep it. They are when we talk about the tribes, they are the two major tribes that they practice this monarchy. People know their chiefs, and it's literally in your face, and they're in the capital. I'm sure if the Accra was in the capital, would probably have been Kumasi, because
I remember that conversation. I remember that.
See, and so I feel like this could have been done a bit quietly, like conversations in the back. I don't know how come it got to the media, because it mainly gets here. It mainly gets, there's a whole press conference. So now
maybe it has like
been done, and then
behind back doors, and because
it didn't
he had
work.
the opportunity to say it out, he decided to say it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because right now, if like we're saying, if the Gampo decide to take it, it's a competition between us and the Ashantis. The Ashantis feel like they are better than us. Why should Akwaba be there? Meanwhile, maybe if you said it's behind closed doors, and maybe the motive. Also, we're not talking about the motive of this change.
That's what I was saying, to preserve culture. That is the plan.
That is the
and
plan.
Also to feel like they belong to or the place belongs to them.
Then no one's culture should supersede the other. Then we should have Akwaba, Wezo, Oobake,
all of them.
Cardio, all of them should be there. That. All of them should be there.
On the flip side, right? Looking at it from the purely cultural perspective, because culture is food, it's language, it's how you talk, it's mannerisms. The importance of preserving culture, let's look at that too, because there's a lot of people from places that do not speak their languages, right? There's Fanti Tree, there's Ekwiapim Tree, there's Gan, there's Ewe, and young people now can't speak their languages. So from that perspective, it makes sense if you see billboards in your language, when we have these Adwa dances and our adverts, on billboard, because we don't see them as much. We become very westernized, and this is a fact because we're influenced by the things we see on social media, and it goes down to all these. So from that perspective of preserving the culture, maybe.
Are you sure it's just not Accra you're talking about?
I mean, it has to start somewhere.
Because if you are saying Ghana, when I went to WA last time, some of the signs are in the local language.
Oh, really?
Yes, some of the signs are in the local language. People speak the local language
as we see here.
No,
most of us
in Accra, I feel like because everybody is just mixed, the cultures are just mixed. That's why the Ghana people feel like they are losing their grip. You get, but when you go to the north, Charlie, their culture is there, Papa.
That's the same thing I'm saying. That when you go to Jamestown, you will see signs in Ghana. It wouldn't be in Chi. So it's the same way you go to his hometown too. But Accra is like... Yeah,
Accra is like United States.
But probably they'd also feel like Jamestown, Latabia, Koshi, and all those places shouldn't be the only Ghana
That's what I was about
spots.
to say.
It should be... it should be...
Because the whole of
Accra, yeah. But then again, see, there are some places in Accra, you go there, all you hear is Hausa.
Yeah, like it's true.
All you hear is Ewe.
It's
Fancies
true.
don't have the Fancies are all around, they have everything. But
everywhere when you go, you're going to buy something, they start speaking fancy with you and you don't understand. You're like, why don't you understand? Bro, not all of us speak fancy.
That thing, everyone is like, yo, Charlie, you did Ghana, if you understand too. I'm not Akan.
Wait, fancy, please. She or fancy. No. You see that? Don't let the fancies come.
You see what is happening? That's the thing, though.
She and fancies, please, is different. It's very different. Yes, thank you very
so
much.
should we look at it as in the strength in the difference, or the strength in the fact that we expect each other to understand these things easily? Do you guys get what I said? No. Let me take it again. Should we look at it, right, as in the strength in the difference, or the strength in the fact that we expect our fellow Ghanaian who is not of our tribe to understand? I go somewhere and he's speaking fancy and he's selling wache. Or I saw this funny joke. A guy said he's buying wache 10 CDs, reggae beats 5 CDs because then they hit the thing. I'm sorry. I've been in the hit town and they tell the wache town.
The woman
So they buy wache 10 CDs, reggae beats 3 CDs. I'm so sorry.
But honestly, no. Even I agree. Like, let's give it 2 seconds. See, it's such a skill. I don't know how they do it. It's such a skill. Like,
right now, please. Yes, if you are going to buy wache, you can buy reggae beats. Oh man, that's crazy.
Really.
Okay. So yeah, we can find strength in the fact that I go somewhere, right? And because there are certain Ghana words, sadly enough, most of them are the insults. I understand instantly. Yeah. We can find strength in that I'm not from the north, but I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
But I don't speak the language. Yeah. Or should we say that no, because I'm from here, because we want to preserve that culture and make it strong, when you're from here, you must know this and see this. Because there's also strength in knowing what my brother's doing, even though I'm not from where he is. Because when he goes somewhere, he's Ghanaian, he's not a Northerner.
Yeah.
When he goes somewhere, you're Akan, you're not just a Ghanaian, right?
Yeah.
So maybe there could be strength in that. Like, we expect you to understand Fanti if you can speak Tree.
You
Like,
see,
I get that though.
You see, I feel like
get
I feel like the Gans are really losing. Like they are great.
Please
Do you know why?
explain.
You see, just like how you mentioned, I know small of this. You feel me, right? Now it's like you have to know Tree, even though you're in Accra. Accra is the land of the Gan people. So why is it that when I'm going to buy something, the language I should at least know something about is Tree? Why isn't it Gan? You feel me? Like you can live in Accra without knowing Gan, but if you don't know some small Tree, you're dead. Bro, hey, my car sport for somewhere.
Like, this is better.
Bro,
Yeah, this is real.
now.
bro, my car sport for somewhere. See, bro. So my dad and I both don't understand Tree. Do you understand?
You don't understand or speak.
Like we don't speak, and understanding is difficult. But like you can
Hey,
some small method this. No, I'm not DBO. I'm from the north.
The visuals.
I'm not DB. I'm from the
Hey,
north.
from
Anyway,
the visuals.
both my dad and I don't understand Tree. You get Charlie. Some killy willy they won't buy. The woman doesn't understand English at all, bro. We did it like 30 minutes, bro. My puppy say no, they want granite. No. The woman they add granite. Like, bro.
No, it was intentional.
Nah.
Who doesn't know what
They just
granite
point,
is?
bro.
Charlie,
Like-
honestly, my point is, why is it that Tree has become like the staple language? Like, why has it become?
That's actually
the-
the question.
Yeah, why has it become the?
No.
Meanwhile, we're in Accra, bro. Come on.
I get that. Is it a why or is it an acceptance of what is? For example, we sit here and we talk about Accra being the hub for music. Like, people, artists in Kumasi, we've had these, these talks and conversations where the team goes to Takrade and they go to Kumasi because they want to have the artists involved. It doesn't change the fact that, it is the hub. Agree or disagree, the fact is the fact. Jinx on the but the truth,
Oh my God.
I had to. But the thing is, that's also a conversation. If artists want to make, I want to go to Accra, the biggest shows are in Accra. Fair enough, we have Sako there doing, I think, his event in Kumasi this year. But that's usually a one-off. It's an exciting thing that we see once in a while, right? We had the gentleman here who spoke, Northern artists, and the fact that he said they should move to Accra because the fact is, the radio stations who get the listens, the buzz, or whatever, it is Accra. So do we just accept that, okay, this is the fact, let's move in accordance, or we disagree and have this confusion?
But you see, the thing is, I understand about us saying that the Ghana people are losing it because truly, when I go to Takrade, I hear the sweetest Fanti. I'm sure when you go to your hometown, you hear people speak and it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
Even
I don't
if
want to
some
speak
people
English
might
again.
Yes, even if people might speak.
Yeah, like in the cafe, we speak the trees.
Great. Even if people might speak Chi, that's not the predominant language over there when you go back home. But in Accra, it's not like that. You have to speak Chi, like Fahim is saying. I've lived here several years not knowing how to speak Ghana. I mean, a few times it gets to you, but it's not that you can't survive. I'm coming.
Okay, I have a question.
I believe that this is because this is the capital, and the capital cities where people come to thrive. Most businesses are here. Most government offices to get things done are here. So now that previous government, this government are working on opening other, maybe you have DVLA stations, have other offices in other towns, because even when you go to Takrade and there's one DVLA in Takrade, what about those inside the back of Takrade? You get what I'm trying to say? The capital is Accra, so everyone is going to come here, and in everyone coming here, you had the Ashantis coming here more. And see, sometimes I believe the Ashantis are like Nigerians in Ghana, right? They are very forceful. They come on to you. See, their culture is more vivid. It's more show off. It has a lot of big energy, right? I'm not saying Ghana will have big energy. I know one problem.
Let's tread lightly. Third apple coming away. Let's tread lightly.
But I'm just saying they are very unapologetic about who they are. People who speak Tree will not leave Tree and come and learn Ghana, but the Ghans have decided to learn Tree in addition,
right?
And so that's why we
so
are.
I was about
where
to
we
ask
are.
her, and I want to throw this to you, but I think she also indirectly answered the question.
Okay.
Because I was about to say, you say when you go back to Ashanti or you go to the north or whatever, you guys like enjoy the language, probably the food, like the culture. These things are like embedded. I wanted to find out from you how you'd have felt if you were. It was the other way around. You go and you don't experience those things.
I'll be mad. That's how
So that means
no.
But I think she answered it with a capital thing.
Yes.
Is that what I said? Like she answered my question.
It's like going to an interdenominational church and expecting them to practice just what Catholics do. No, it's a church where every other
denomination.
Yes, it's factored in. So you're going to have a little of what the Catholics are doing, a little of what Anglicans are doing,
I
a little of
that,
Assemblies of God. The first time was a friend's dad's funeral, and I attended. It's Ghana Police Church, and you know, because of that they have so you have. It's a little bit, and they try really a little bit of everything. Even the hymns are a mix. So that's what Accra is. Yes. Amy said the cosmopolitan scene that we're in. You can't, unless you tell us to go back to our hometowns. Or better still,
that's why I said,
transfer
in the
capital to Kumasi, then they can keep the Akwaba there.
Why can't they transfer to Wa? Why can't they transfer to Wa? But you understand why the guys will be mad. But you understand why the guys will be mad.
Oh well, totally, I get that. Like, because I said I'll be mad.
That's the thing. It shouldn't get to the extent of being mad about it. That's where I'm trying to understand, you know, because you see, in the beginning, I said this is a situation where for someone like me, I understand both points of the argument or the conversation. You know, this is, you know, no matter what, see, human beings, we are territorial. The most primal parts of us are territorial in relationships, in offices, in school, you know, wanting to do well in football clubs. Some are not doing well, but it is what it is. Charlie.
Like Manchester United.
So, anyways, guys, I didn't say that fast, I guess. But the thing is, you can understand that, okay, as the Gamanche said, like, you know, he wants to see more of the language, more of the culture, more of the music, and it shouldn't trickle. It wasn't from an angry, you know, perspective. But it's like, you know, let's just put these things out there. But the thing is, that conversation is going to come up. Like somebody from the north is going to say, okay, then I want this welcome to be. I want this welcome to be. So it's a very weird one for me personally, because I actually understand where everybody's coming from. And so I haven't even thought about the part where she said, you know, it's a cosmopolitan. This is the capital. I always use Canada as an example. You know, they have Jamaicans, they have British. So I have a Canadian friend. He speaks every accent so very well. And he said we just have different people trickling in. So you're exposed to these things, and that's how you react in terms of how you speak and how you walk and how you talk. So as to how far it's going to go, I really want to see how it's going to go. But the thing is, last Charlie, Akwaba, Oobake, welcome. We are all opening our arms to you.
Cardio.
Thank
you.
You see lots of language
so
today.
I believe that will be the most amicable solution to this. Wherever there are signages, airports, government offices, anyone that wants to use welcome in a different language. Find a nice design and put everyone there. Let everyone have a little spotlight.
Welcome.
Oobake.
Oobake really, nice.
If you're someone who understands all the languages, you see how you read something, you understand. So I see Oobake, I see Akwaba, I see Wezo. Am I not reading the same?
You are not a target market.
Oh, they gave it to me. I'll be vindicated.
No, because I'm saying this because you're my girl. Relax. I'm saying this because you said with the preserving the culture. Preserving the culture is very important. Having Oobake, right? Oobake there would allow someone who doesn't understand it to know that this is welcome in another language.
I'm just saying that it will look funny.
Because I didn't know. Oh no, leave that for the visual artists. They have a way of doing it. I'm trying to recollect a place where I've seen welcome in 2 different languages. So welcome and then 2 other languages. I don't remember. I've seen a picture like that.
Maybe an airport or something.
I've seen a picture like that, like an international airport. I don't remember where, but it's very possible. And you know, with the I feel like other countries will do that because they don't know who's coming in or out, and it will be good for people to know that these are the languages we have here. If I want to learn anyone to communicate in, I need to know this belongs here, this belongs there, know the community I'm going to and which one I would need where. Because imagine you are abroad and all you know is Akwaba and you learn tree. Then maybe they are sending you somewhere and they send you to Wa. Where in Akwaba where they have signages in what language is it?
Which language? My language?
Yeah.
Wale.
Yeah.
Wale.
Or Dagati.
Wale.
It works both ways.
Wale.
So wait, if they have to pick one language from where you come from, which one would it be? Like the
Oh, right. I think it would be Dagati because there are more.
I just had to.
There are more. But the town, the Upper West, the capital is Wa.
Okay.
And the people are Wala. And the language is Wale.
Okay.
You get,
that's cool.
but the Dagati people are plenty. You
There
get,
are more.
so it's like the Ga tree
Okay, I just want to
situation
ask
as
a
well.
question. I don't know, in other regions, when it comes to the BEC, for example, do they write in other languages?
Yeah,
No,
they,
your
they,
region
okay.
depends on the
On
language.
the,
The
okay,
language,
okay.
yeah.
I just want to. Okay, so we're gonna see how far
Hey,
it
that
goes.
one too can become a whole distinct.
Yeah, because I had to see. I was feeling fancy at a point because I moved from one school where I was learning Asante Tree to another school in JHS2 where I was doing fancy. I had to go back to the school where I was.
Now you know it's
because
not
I was
That's
going
crazy.
to. Oh, I said I knew because my mom is
okay,
fancy and I know
mandate.
Asante Tree is different.
Okay.
I did a Kiapemu. I did a Kiapemu tree.
You passed.
No. See, I had a tree teacher. I had a tree teacher. Shout out to Mr. Yekufu Buafu, but Charlie, last
I can't even speak Tree.
Charlie. Nah, bro.
Now,
bro.
Did you pass is one thing. Now, what did you actually get is a whole other thing.
It's a whole other
Which you
thing.
leave for another day. But guys, thank you so much for making time. Do you want to say something fancy before you go? Anything.
Oh, Madahana said that wash here.
Ooh, sheesh.
Yeah.
Damn! I didn't know Fancy was that fan though.
So sexy.
You don't understand what she said.
I don't know. I don't need to, bro.
Okay, well, that's
I
fine.
said,
My
thank,
business.
I said thank you so much to everyone who's watched us this morning.
Oh, okay.
See.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to just say just because I'm saying this here, but I have said this to you before that ladies speaking fancy. Oh boy, take my money. The money I don't have.
No, take it, bro.
Shall I say something in you?
Charlie, put me on the spot too. Shit.
Hey,
Yo,
spotted.
Okay, Baraka, nah, you see, no, you put me on the spot. You put me on the spot. I'm shy. Oh my god.
You're shy.
No, Amy first. A first. You have alphabetical order, so make you do first.
Thank you for watching.
You have to finish, bro. Bro, we have to sign out, bro. Anything.
So, Anaba Bankara Pampana Baraka.
I know it, bro. I know it.
Yeah.
I get it, bro.
Yeah.
Jason, how about you?
So-
Jason.
The host has spoken. He's had a very good day today.
No,
We're officially signing off.
no,
You know,
Jason.
you know I'm from Vancouver, bro.
Valhalla.
So I speak like I'm from the Bronx, bro.
Hey.
Bro.
You know when we had the team from Dubois, we like related because
Du Bois, why? It's Du Bois.
Du Bois.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to the boy.
The team from.
Do you have anything?
Please no.
Oh, Amy.
Everyone have a great day.
Guys, she said everyone have a great day. But that's a good way to sign off. We had an amazing time. So I have my American, my Northerner, my Fancy, and me. I'm just from everywhere and anywhere. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. But stick and stay always with Plus 89.9 FM, playing the best music, best conversations, and 3 Music, of course. Have a good one.